You on?
Services Facet.
Oh, and I'm Sarah Moody Thomas, and I serve as the Vice Chair. On behalf of our Southern Area Director, Sylvia Carter Perry, I would like to welcome and thank you for joining us for the Southern Area Pre-Walk Talk as a prequel to the Links Incorporated Walk for Healthy Living virtual walk-a-thon.
As we really appreciate the Facebook Live and that you've joined us today. We want you to comment in the chat your name and your chapter. And if you are one of our friends, comment as well.
This annual event is designed to encourage our members, their families and friends, and the communities we serve to improve their overall physical and mental well-being by walking more. You know, physical activity is an integral part of a long-term overall health strategy, and we support that through our walk-a-thon that's held annually during the last weekend of September and as a daily practice. During this pandemic, we also recognize the importance of maintaining our mental health. So today we're focusing our pre-walk talk on getting your mind right while you're walking. Who better than the Southern Area Body, Mind, and Spirit Chair, Kathy Lamar, to lead our discussion?
That's right. But wait, we have more special guests. We also welcome Jillian Davis Morgan, Chair of the Historically Black Colleges and Universities Initiative for the Southern Area. And this month, we know it's HBCU month. So we did not want to miss an opportunity to highlight the work of our chapters towards supporting HBCUs. And certainly, our Facebook Live would be incomplete if we didn't hear from a few of our chapters. While the pandemic has altered our normal large gatherings, our sisters are walking with their family members and furry friends while social distancing in their neighborhood parks, community walking tracks, and nearby HBCUs. Some are even gathering virtually, engaging in yoga, Zumba, and Peloton classes. Shout out to our Florida and Georgia clusters for their planned virtual multi-chapter activities today. We can't wait to see your screenshots. But this morning, we are checking in with 3 of our 82 Southern Area chapters to see how they are promoting the importance of walking and physical activity. We have invited representatives from our newest chapters, Grand Flora, North Carolina chapter and West Georgia chapter. And we are excited to hear what their members are doing today as Links on the Move. Now, while this one day in September, our entire organization promotes the importance of walking, our sisters across the 7 southern states and Nassau, Bahamas have been on the move daily as we walk to fulfill our national commitment of walking 75 million steps by the Link's 75th anniversary in 2021. Our third chapter to join us this morning is the Dogwood chapter, as their members have accumulated the most steps in the area over the last year, leading to our effort to keep it moving in the Southern area.
Now let's welcome Kathy Lamar, Mind, Body, and Spirit Chair, Jillian Davis Morgan, HBCU Chair, Ivan Godet of the Grand Flora, North Carolina chapter, Aaron Redwine of the West Georgia chapter, and Shanara Sexton of the Dogwood City, Georgia chapter.
Good morning, sisters, and welcome to the Southern Area Walk for Healthy Living Free Walk. Kathy and Jillian, we will hear from you all just shortly, but first, we want to take a little time to talk with our chapter representatives. And there they are. All right, West Georgia chapter, Aaron, there you are. This is your chapter's first time participating in this program. Tell us what your members are planning and doing today as Links on the Move.
Thank you so much. As the Heart Links ambassador for my chapter, West Georgia, Georgia chapter, we are so excited to be here and participate in our first of many Walk for Healthy Living walkathons. I have been encouraging and motivating my chapter sisters every month to log their 5,000 steps using very persuasive videos and pictures. You know the song by the Temptations, Ain't Too Proud to Beg? Well, that's me. We have also have contests for our chapter sisters to win prizes. Can't really see it, but some of my chapter sisters need a little bit extra motivation to get those steps in. We will be wearing our Walk for Healthy Living t-shirts. We will be accessorizing them with our HBCU pins or hats because this is HBCU month. Those of us who don't have our Walk for Healthy Living t-shirt will be wearing an HBCU t-shirt. Most of my chapters already gotten up early and greeted God with the day with ourselves and our family and our steps. The rest of our chapter will walk this afternoon after we participate in the Atlanta Cluster Program. We can't wait until we can walk together, but for now, we understand the call to walk alone and the importance of heart health.
All right, my goodness. It sounds like this will be a really successful day for your members. So I'm excited to see their screenshots and their selfies. All righty, Ivan, where are you? There you are. All right, now this will be your chapter's second opportunity to participate in the Walk for Healthy Living. What are your plans today with Grand Flora?
I'm hailing from Grand Flora chapter here in Greensboro, North Carolina. I'm broadcasting live from the North Carolina A&T State University. We're promoting our HBCUs this morning, and so we have a group out here. Several of our Grand Flora Link chapter sisters have their families and their pets, and they're walking individually. And there's separate paths that they've chosen. But just to let you know, we've done a few things for heart health, healthy living this year. We've focused on heart health. We've focused on increasing our water consumption. We've focused on making sure that our Link sisters log their steps in the app to ensure that they're walking not just one time a year, but incorporating into their daily lives. A lot of our Link sisters are working from home. We want to encourage them to get up 3 times a day to move and get themselves going to ensure that we are living the healthiest lifestyle we can. Last Sunday, we were able to host an event for our Link chapter where more than half of our chapter participated, considering all of our COVID restrictions, ensuring that we were social distancing and spreading out. But we were able to gather over half of the chapter in separate locations and post our pictures of us walking, recording our steps, and the chair of our Health and Human Services Committee was able to work with the committee to get together individual water bottles, personalized water bottles, and hand them out to each of the individual chapter members with their groups in all of their designated locations. So we are excited about this opportunity. We're encouraging this opportunity to get out and move, get out and walk. Walk with your families, encourage all of that special bonding with the community, making sure we promote our HBCUs. Shout out again to North Carolina A&T State University. And so we're excited for our second year, and we're just happy to be here. And we encourage all of our Link sisters everywhere, get out and move.
And along with the community, thank you so very much. Everybody can do this. You know, walking can be an individual sport. So thank you, Aaron and Ivan. Now, Facebook, we want you to drop in the comments your plan for walking today. We just want to see all the exciting things that you are planning to do. All right, next, we'll hear from our Dogwood City, Georgia chapter. Shanara, there you are, representing Clark, Atlanta there. Now, your chapter members have really embraced our National Links on the Move initiative, the 75 Million Steps Challenge. Tell us about your walking program and how your chapter stays motivated to get in those 5,000 steps a day.
Well, the 75 Million Step Challenge just turned out to be a great fit for our chapter. We have so many members who had already committed themselves to a healthy lifestyle through exercise and total body wellness. Introducing the challenge with education on the benefits of exercise on heart health spurred that interest even further. We have sisters who walk regularly, who noted that they were walking even more during the shutdown that we experienced at the beginning of the pandemic. And that walking was good for both the physical health as well as mental health. We also have a Peloton cycling group and many members who are just working out on their own in various other activities. As a group, we had activities that were available both morning and evening for our sisters to participate in virtually. Activities such as Zumba, line dancing, and virtual walks in the park. We also encouraged a family fun day to promote getting active as a family unit or a furry friend day. In addition, we had frequent communication out to our sisters for various walks to participate in throughout the year, such as the Pink Ribbon Walk in partnership with the Sisters by Choice organization. We were truly links on the move. The key then became finding a way to capture all of those steps that we were already taking. So we used the combination of Fitbits, Apple Watches, various fitness trackers, as well as pedometer apps and the health app that we already have on our phone. Then we'd ask and remind sisters to record all of those steps and track it forward at the end of each month. So, in conclusion, I think it was a combination of all of those efforts that made last year a successful and high stepping year for Dogwood City.
Oh, these activities are phenomenal. And they're needed to keep us healthy and to help us all keep our physical health intact. Also, they're needed just to have a little fun together as we move separately toward a common goal. As we noted, our mental health is just as important as our physical health. So we want to talk about other ways to make your walk even more impactful as you support your mental state with mind-opening strategies. One of those strategies is a new project we want to introduce. It's called JOY. JOY is an acronym for Just One You. Joy is all about becoming attuned to our body's signals of distress and learning practices that help us find connections to meaning and purpose in our lives and purpose in the work we do in our communities and in the people we serve. No matter how much work or how much purpose there is just one you. Kathy, why don't you share with our audience your strategies for getting your mind right as you walk?
Thank you, Sarah. Good morning. Good morning to all of you out there. As Aaron stated, I have already began my day by praising God in prayers and meditation this morning in my devotional. So yes, there is just one you, and the joy of the Lord is our strength. As we start our day, I would love for us to start out with an attitude of gratitude. Romans 12:2 says, "Do not conform to the patterns of this world, but be overcomers and be transformed by the renewing of your minds." So let's take a moment to reflect on the headlines. Pandemic, life, death, grief, social injustice and unrest, joblessness, homelessness, tornadoes, hurricanes, fires, floods, loss, feelings of hopelessness. Over 670,000 lives lost to COVID-19 in the United States alone. Wow, what a precious privilege it is to wake up and to be alive. Each moment of life is a picture we have never seen before. We're therefore grateful for today, the day. This is the day that the Lord has made, and we will rejoice and be glad in it. We're thankful for the sunshine, the clouds, the wind, the rain, and the singing of the birds. May we begin this day with a smile, calmness of mind, coolness of emotion, and a heart filled with gratitude to God. We are grateful for the activity of our limbs and a reasonable portion of health and strength. We're grateful for clean drinking water as we hydrate ourselves during our walks and our activities. We're grateful for family, friends, and the gift of friendship. We are grateful for God's protection all around us and our loved ones. God reminds us in Genesis 28:15, I am with you and I will watch over you wherever you go. We are grateful for breath. Breathe. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Inhale. Exhale. As we breathe in and out, help us to remember how precious breath is, for there are some who are laboring for breath on respirators and ventilators. May the steam from our breath and the cool fall air remind us that it is you, God, who gives us breath, the breath of life. We are grateful for mindful breathing that reduces stress and tension. We are grateful for the gift of life. Our lives truly are a gift from God. 1 Corinthians 6:19-20 reminds us that our bodies are a temple of the Holy Spirit. So glorify God in your body. Our mental, physical, and spiritual health are all connected. We all have a purpose. And as we meditate, walk, ride, run, participate in Zumba, yoga, or line dancing, I pray we will not only become healthier, happier, productive people, but we will become the best that God would have us to be. Go in peace. Get your minds right as you walk for healthy living with positive thoughts and a grateful heart. Thank you for having me today.
Kathy, those were awesome strategies and wonderful advice. Both will assist us as we utilize our walk time to give our minds a break from the stress of the day. Well, now it's time to walk, and the Southern area wants to encourage you to walk at, toward, or for one of our illustrious HBCUs. I'm representing Southern University in Baton Rouge. So, here to talk about our HBCU focus and the initiative is Chair Jillian Davis Morgan.
Thank you for the introduction. It has been a September to remember. And as we enter the last week of September, I am so excited that we're able to team with Health and Human Services to walk at a local HBCU. I am so excited to see that the West Georgia chapter is representing their HBCUs with buttons and pins, and even more excited that Grandview Flora is at an HBCU today walking, and loved to see the Dogwood City with their Clark Atlanta shirt on today. I am representing North Carolina A&T State University. And as Kathy mentioned, just one U. Well, I like to say just one U at an HBCU. So we are encouraging all our walkers to take steps at your local HBCU if possible. We would really like to spotlight these historic campuses with their sprawling lawns and quads, state-of-the-art stadiums, tracks, and wellness centers. We want to showcase to our community partners and stakeholders the beautiful campuses that we represent. North Carolina A&T has a state-of-the-art stadium and track that recently trained 4 Tokyo Olympic track stars. Tell me, what's going on at your HBCU? Let's hear about it. And as you snap your selfie, be sure to include those tracks, wellness centers, and campus spotlights. Thanks so much for including HBCUs in today's Healthy Living Walk-A-Thon, and I can't wait to see your selfies.
Absolutely. We are excited to see those selfies. And yes, just like Jillian said, please take those selfies at your HBCU and in your paraphernalia as you walk, run, just dance around today for our national virtual event. Well, thank you everyone who joined us for our Southern Area virtual pre-walk this morning. The goal today is to get moving. And the Southern Area's additional goal is to add a little joy as you focus on self-awareness through breathing, meditation, or a conversation with your higher power as you walk. Now, when you post your pictures and walk updates today, we want you to use some special hashtags. Hashtag links on the move, hashtag our hearts, hashtag heart links, hashtag SA Links, hashtag Walk for Healthy Living, hashtag Collective Excellence, hashtag SA Loves HBCUs, and hashtag Links Inc. I think we're pushing those in our Facebook Lives, right? Because I know you probably can't remember them all, but we got them right there for you. Okay, Sarah and I, we're thankful to our chapter representatives for sharing how you are virtually participating in our Walk for Healthy Living today. And thank you to our HBCU chair, Jillian, for joining us as we also celebrate HBCU Month. And a very special thanks to Kathy Lamar, chair of Mind, Body, and Spirit, for helping us to get our minds right as we consider our mental health as we walk.
You know, we want to hear from all of our sisters, family, and friends who are joining us in this live event. Check in virtually in the comments section with your name, chapter, or city, and tell us your walk plan for today and the HBCU you're supporting.
So, Facebook friends, no matter where you are, we encourage you, your friends, families, and members in your communities, as well as our sisters, to make health a priority. So let's get moving together.